Hey everybody, it's Steven with Unique Apps. Today I have a new app review for you. Today I'm going to go over some of my top favorite to-do apps for the iPhone. Some of these apps also have versions for the iPad, iPod Touches, MacBooks, and even Windows Phone, and all of those other phone types, Android included. So here we go. I'm going to go through some of the ones I've used and also the ones I currently do use. The first app is Things. Now let me set the record straight here. Things is one of the pioneers in the to-do app market for Apple products. Things, of course, you know, being the pioneer and being that they've always charged, they do charge for their apps. And don't get me wrong, they are well worth the money. But I just can't see spending about $80 to have them sync between all of my devices. You know, this app for the iPhone is $9.99. Their iPad app right now in the App Store is $19.99. And if you want it to sync with your Mac, that is going to cost you $49.99. So you're looking at about $80 just to get all your devices synced, when there's tons of apps on the App Store that will do the same thing. And although their Mac version may be web-based, it still gets the point across. So anyways, I felt that, you know, being the pioneer and being something that I've used before, we should go through this one as well. So the Things is really based on the getting things done concept, which I'm a huge believer in. I live by my calendar, I live by my task list, and without them, my days would be highly unproductive. So this is Things. Once you open it, you'll see there's an inbox, things that you mark as today, the next things on your list, things that you have scheduled for certain days. You have a someday. You can have different projects, and this app has a logbook. Typically what I do is I go into the inbox and I will brain dump. Literally posting anything that I need to get done. Painting. You know, I'll do that. Create it in the inbox. And you could keep on creating stuff. Need to mow the lawn. That's now the lawn, but we will put mow the lawn. And as you can see, you could build out a list. They don't make it real easy to keep on adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff like some of the other apps you'll see, but you know, it is really organized. I can always mark that as what I want to get done today. I can move it. Right now I only have in here a work project, but maybe I need to make a home project. So I'd actually have to cancel out of this screen, go back to my projects, make a home project, then go back into here, move that into the home projects, and then it disappears from the inbox, but you will see it in my home projects. Painting. Once it's marked off, checks it. You can uncheck it just in case you accidentally click something. But that's Things. You know, it's kind of, for what all the other apps do, it's kind of antiquated. A lot of steps to get back and forth, and it's a lot of money, you know. Well worth it at its time. I actually did purchase every version of the app for the Mac, for the iPad, for the iPhone. But that was one of the first to-do list apps that came out, and they were making really good headway. I didn't expect them to still be at the price they are, especially for a $10 iPhone app and a $20 iPad app. I mean, that's just crazy these days. But anyways, this is Things. It's available on the App Store. Like I said, a pioneer to getting things done and to-do apps. Our next app I'm going to go over is really simple app, and if you're looking for simple, this is where you want to go. It's called AnyDo. Now AnyDo, as you can see, is pulling up their thing there. AnyDo is very, very simple. Basically, you're gonna pull down and you want to do what? I could type in mow the lawn and it's gonna guess what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you could really see those, but it's gonna give you some options. So mow the lawn. That's what I want to do. I can schedule it. I can say exactly when I want to do it. Today, tomorrow, next week. But I'm not going to put a date on it right for now because I really want to show you a cool feature. Well, let's say I have all these things, you know, today, tomorrow, but I think, you know, I might be able to get that email that I need to write for the marketing campaign done today. So I can click and hold this and drag it to the top here and move it into today. Or maybe I can't mow the lawn till tomorrow, or you know, I really need to do it in the next week, so I can put it under upcoming, or someday. You know, someday I need to mow the lawn. You know, but real easy to use, very simple. You know, not too many other things to do here. You know, there is show my tasks only, because you can do a little share with the premium versions. And I'll show you the premium, $2.99 a month or $2.25 a month if you want to do a year in advance. And the premium will give you unlimited file size attachments, unlimited collaboration, location-based reminders, unlimited AnyDo moments, new color themes, recurring a task that can be customized, and priority support. You know, so, but if you're looking for something really simple, AnyDo is one of the best out there, one of the most cleanest as far as functionality goes. Definitely one to go ahead and check out. And of course, notification tab. I set notifications up for everything, and I actually have my app sync with my calendar. And you're about to see what I use on a daily basis. It's called Todoist. Now, Todoist is a great app. I actually do have the premium version. Premium version does give you the karma scale. Basically, what that does is kind of gives you a ranking of how well you've been doing at getting your projects done on time. As you can see, I do have a couple projects there. But typically what I do is add stuff into inbox. So I can go ahead and add a task. Let's say mow the lawn. So I'm gonna add mow the lawn, and you know, I don't have a home project yet. Unlike the other app where I had to get out, I can actually add that project right here. Boom. Home. Done. Add it in. When do I want to do this? I want to do that tomorrow. And so this app really takes your language. You could put tomorrow, you could put next week, you could put today, you can put next Friday, you can put things like that, and it's going to automatically know. Of course, you can set reminders by date and by location, labels, priorities, subtasks. I don't get too deep into that. I just like to know what the heck I have to get done. So it's pretty easy to use, really great as far as categories go, really clean looking, you know. So I will show you what the premium does for you. And this, don't get me wrong, this does have a free version for iPad, iPhone, and web-based, and also Mac. You know, so it's $28.99 for a year if you want the premium version. And all the premium version does, you get reminders by email, SMS, or push notification. Of course, if you buy premium in one spot, you get it everywhere. You can add notes, attach files, record voice messages, have advanced labels, some other calendar export features. But other than that, you really don't need a premium membership to get started. And, you know, as you can see, I could see things that I have for scheduled for tomorrow. Hey, maybe I need to reschedule this. Let me hit schedule. Might not get to that till next week. So it puts it on for the first day of next week. So as you can see, great app, real clean. not too much fluff. So the last but not least, one of my other favorite ones, one I used to use a lot, and I switched to Todoist. This app is probably one of the most beautiful to-do apps on the App Store. Really clean looking, really easy to use. Does have the inbox feature where you can add your tasks. Mow the lawn. Add it, and you can literally keep on typing, just by hitting next. And that's so great, unlike some of the other apps where you have to constantly click, okay, done with that one, add that next one. And as you can see, it just took them off that quick. What I used to do with this app is actually star the things that I want to get done today, because then I could look in the start and say, okay, these are the things I want to get done today. Oh, finish mowing the lawn. Oh, wrote that email. Paint the living room. I didn't really get that done today, but I could do that tomorrow. So, and then you can always go back and see what you did. As you can see, I have also a way that you can do a grocery list with somebody. Let's say you, your roommate, or your wife, or your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend needs to go to the store, and they can see what you've marked off, and say they have to go to the meat market to get the meat, the pork loin, the ribs, and the chicken for the barbecue this weekend. They can see that, hey, Steven picked up the tomatoes, the potato, the onion, and the ketchup, so all I have to get is the meat, and you can share this list with them, and that's real cool. Right down here, share, publish. Overall, this is a great app. Real clean, real easy to use, tons of features, and has a web version that you can basically get from any device. And it's available, it's free. They do, like I said, have a premium version, and we'll go in and tell you what that is. It's $4.99 a month or $49.99 for a year. And you can do unlimited files, unlimited assigning of the list by delegating your to-dos, and accomplish more with a team. Unlimited subtasks and some pro backgrounds. So you get 10 more backgrounds and actually be able to really customize the app for yourself. So overall, a great app, one of my favorites. Of course, I do prefer Todoist over all of them. Just super clean, super easy to use. A great app, and I use it every day, and this one does sync with all types of programs, from Dropbox to Google Drive to Google Calendar. It syncs directly with my Google Calendar, so I can see what tasks that are actually done today, because I schedule everything on a calendar. Every little task gets a time block, and that's how I really stay productive. So overall, check them out on the App Store. I put all the links down into the description. 3 out of the 4 of these are free or have a free version, and the free version on a To-Do app is really immeasurable. You can do so much on a free version of the last 3 of these apps. Of course, Things doesn't really have a free app, and to pay $10.99 for something that doesn't work as well as some of these free versions, I don't know what they're thinking with that. But overall, 4 great apps. Check them out on the App Store. Have all the links in the description. Keep getting stuff done effectively, proficiently. Check them out on the App Store today, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.